my fellow comic book collectors. I'm doing a very, very special unboxing where I sent a box. It's very unusual for me to actually send people stuff.
The
So,
moon is going to come up square tonight.
yeah, this is watch out for those flying pigs because, but yeah, so it's odd for me to send stuff, but basically, Bigby took about half of my dupes in my collection, like just a big section of my duplicate comics. Some of my best ones, actually, all the best ones. I was ready to trade some of those to get some pretty cool things, but I got pretty cool things from Bigby that are at my stackery right now, and so a future unboxing will be me unboxing what he sent me. But this unboxing is really about Bigby and Steven, where I sent them some stuff. So we're going to see some pretty cool things. Hopefully people think it's cool things. And everyone agrees that, oh, Alan, why did you give up such amazing things? That's what I really want to hear.
The medication is not working. You're going to have to shift to 500s up from the 250s.
Higher dosage.
Higher dosage.
Higher dosage. So yeah, so it's amazing stuff that I sent to Bigby, and we're gonna see it and enjoy it. And there was one thing that I've been trying to get them to find that I'm worried that they threw away. And I'm really sad if they
Do you
threw
really
it away.
want me to go look for it?
Yes, and you'll make me sad if it's not there. Because
Okay.
that was the only gift. That was the only free thing that I gave you guys. So
okay. So first of all, we opened the outer box that Alan
yes,
sent,
outer box.
and there were some gifts.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you big so you can show.
Well, I'm already a big guy, but
okay.
All right. So there were some gifts for Steppo, myself, and Susan, and so Alan sent some shirts with his logo on them. So very cool.
I'm just hoping it's the right size. It's close enough. Close enough.
If you know, I was talking to Trav. There it is. There's the special.
It's a peanut.
Comic Collector Geek right there. The Comic Collector Geek peanut will be up for auction soon.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. It should be. It's a one-of-a-kind item, collector item.
So thank you, Alan, for the shirts. Very, very, very kind.
Hello, Lettuce.
Hi, Lettuce. Also known as Hagen.
So I sent 3 shirts. I actually I wish I thought that I should have sent one to Travis as well, but.
So I was gonna say, if this shirt doesn't fit me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Trav. So,
okay, that's perfect because you have one too, anyway. So
I do have a black one that he sent me also.
Yeah, so that's good. So
yes, and white shirts don't do well with me. They always get stained somehow. So
yeah, well, that's pretty much everybody that happens.
Thank you for the shirts, Alan, very much.
Oh yeah,
right, so rip it into the container. Actually,
here we go.
Move this a little closer to step up.
Show them how big it is. Can you lift it up to show how big it is? It's like a massive box. Okay, so that was inside an even bigger box, and you can see how well I taped it. I used only the most
masking or scotch tape.
Yeah, you're an advertisement for 3M.
Yeah, so a very professionally boxed box.
Yes,
Paulette's packaging was very, very good here.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I divide this box into about 4 pieces, and that's how I sent it to Alan in his stuff that he got. So we thought it broke down to about the same price, right? For you shipping this one big one and my shipping the 4 smaller ones.
Yeah, actually.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get Steven's unbiased review of these books as they come out of the box.
Oh boy!
So there's some bigger ones that I think are kind of a little bit separated. So, and then there's.
So lid is off. The lid is off, folks. The lid is off.
And you can reuse that box to hold these books too. So
I will reuse.
Wow, you can reuse the box too.
And the box is part of it. And I didn't charge extra for the box, so you guys, it's such a deal.
Oh God!
Such a deal.
How can you afford to do that, Alan?
No.
Yeah. All right. So first off, we got something packaged looks like for Steven.
Oh, I have this here. These books are for Steven. I hope he enjoys them. I know I will. I will put these right here, and I will open them momentarily.
All right. Okay. And then there's.
You got a blade over there if you want to.
A ding. One
No, it
star.
doesn't need a. It doesn't need. It doesn't need a blade. Or does it need a blade? I don't think it needs a blade. I think it's just like in a box.
You taped it.
I taped it. What a jerk! Who tapes these things?
It was a box within a box.
You're just more efficient than you knew.
I didn't even realize I taped it. I didn't think I was that.
Oh, I
good.
know what this
one
is.
more.
Here we go. All right,
I'm much more thorough than I thought I was. Okay.
It's your unbiased opinion. There it is. It's open. It's free from its stain.
Oh, this is Jughead number 1.
Jughead number 1, but not only Jughead number 1. It's like
Canadian.
It's the rare Canadian variant. It's like there's only like 3 or 4 on the census.
Cool. I like it. And the back, you can tell it's Canadian because look at the back cover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the back cover is nothing special, right? It's like
on sale in Canada from coast to coast.
Canada.
From Canada.
Our neighbors to the south. Exporters of fine bacon.
Yes.
All right. Reach in and grab at your leisure there, Steppo.
Wow. I love this. Johnny Double.
Yeah, that's his first appearance, by the way.
Nice.
There's a ton of books. It's like
Jeez, there sure are. Here's Tawny.
That's the first cover appearance of Tawny. And it's an Infinity cover, too.
Here is The World's Worst Actor.
That's the first appearance of Tawny. These are big books. You just don't appreciate them. Okay.
Yeah, I do. What should I be letting blood? I mean, what am I supposed to?
Okay, you're supposed to go. Wow! Oh my goodness, my heart can't take
it.
Too awesome.
Ooh! Ah!
All right.
Here's Alan. Previous days when he was Wild Boy.
That's a book from the Seduction of the Instant, by the way, and it's a bondage cover.
Mr. Miracle.
Wait, I can't see that one. Oh, Mr. Miracles. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of Mr. Miracles in there.
Brave and the Bold, Aquaman and Adam.
That's the first appearance of, what's the guy's name? The guy that trained Aquaman.
Oh, Willem Dafoe's character.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe's character.
Galg the Destroyer.
No.
This looks like Fafred and the Gray Mouser against Wonder Woman against somebody else. Who's the gal on the deck? Is that who's that? Is that Zatanna? Is that Zatanna?
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
Friend and foe alike. Introducing Fafred the Barbarian and the Gray Mouser. I love that miniseries. It was a great one.
Yeah, that's like the mod era of.
Here's a Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
With the Phantom Stranger.
Yeah.
Getting hit with a torch from the Statue of Liberty.
Here is a 50 center Wonder Woman.
Yep.
It's a Mike Grell cover. Here's Star Reach #1.
That's the first edition, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
Jim Starlin, Steve Skates, and Walt Simonson.
And Howard Chaykin cover.
And
Destroyer Duck.
Destroyer Duck. First appearance of Gru.
Here's Star Wars #8.
It's funny, whenever you show a book, you're basically taking out Bigby. It's like
okay.
He told me to.
Here we go. Here's some more Star Wars. There's more in the stars.
Here.
Which way are you going with that?
Here is Star Wars.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Run of Star Wars that I sent him. I think it was like maybe like 10 Star Wars or something.
Here's Block.
Walt Simonson Star Wars.
Wow,
cover.
3D. It's 3D.
Whoa. One of the few 3D comics. Okay.
Some of these are from the infamous shoebox collection, right?
I believe that's a shoebox collection one right there.
Star Wars #1.
That's like the reprint.
Yes.
Here is a Star Trek.
#2.
High splash page. That's a Star Wars #2. A Star Trek #2, I should say.
Yep.
Kirk. Here is the Shadow and Doc Savage.
That is a Dave Stevens cover.
Dave Stevens cover.
Wants you to be more clickbaity. Yes, exactly. That's a Dave Stevens cover.
That's what we
did.
Just
I just
said.
say that?
I think
I just
I
said
thought you
that.
were going to say Doc Savage. I didn't hear the Dave Stevens part.
Up the dosage.
Up the dosage.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Here is an X-Man.
210.
Whoo.
Yeah.
210.
Is it First Forge or one of those characters?
Marauders, I think.
Marauders. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's Snee Hulk #9.
Oh, jeez. I appreciate these. It's burn, and it's you know,
Burn.
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 My blood burns. Come on, Spock, you're not fooling anyone.
Okay, and it's you know, bondage cover. Awesomeness.
And you know, like you do. Like you do.
Yeah.
Here's a Metropolis Wonder Woman.
With her fellow
Please,
jailers.
Wonder Woman, you must come back. The Justice League needs you. No, Superman, I can't.
Okay, you did the dramatic effect on that one very well. Okay.
Here's some more Star Trek.
No Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars. And that's Star Wars #2.
Looks like Wookiee got himself a haircut.
And that's Star Wars #2, I believe.
It's Chewy Tobacco. I know all about Chewy Tobacco. It's #3. It's #3. Alan.
#3. Oh, it's #3.
#3.
#3. Okay. But it's early one.
Early Star Wars.
It's early Stairwares. Here is Gru, the Invincible Wanderer, #1.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Epic
by Sergio
Argonis.
Here is a 7.0, the Pro.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you're a pro, you know.
If you have not read that,
I think that is a definite one you would want to read. That's a great story.
It's
great
like
story.
basically
So
what
funny.
the Collector and the two Eternals making a bet on if they gave superpowers to anyone, would they turn out good? And they
gave it to
a pro
another night to do that.
Yes.
Here is Marvel Age #1 for 25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Marvel Fanfare without a backing board #1.
Michael Golden goodness.
First issue.
Yeah, I left it without the backing board because of the back cover.
Right.
Yep. That's it.
Yes.
Here's Astonishing X-Men with a cyborgian sort of thing going on.
I believe that's the first sword, isn't it?
Abigail Brand.
Abigail Brand. Yeah.
Oh, cool! I didn't remember I got this from you. I got the first appearance.
Abigail Grant, you leave me alone. Oh, Abigail Grant. Okay, then we got Avengers #114 with Mantis.
First cover appearance of Mantis.
Oh, see, yeah. Now everyone's going to be down on me for the no backboard. Okay.
How dare you, no backboard?
I'll have to send you an extra backboard.
That's too expensive. Don't do it.
But you already closed the box. Here is Katie Kane #52.
It's a what are these called? Covers.
Bombshell.
Bombshells covers. So we're gonna have a bunch of bombshells.
You're gonna have a whole bunch of bombshells.
Here's Catwoman.
I sent all my extra bombshells to you.
That's right.
All of my valued, wonderful duplicate books that I love so much, I bought 2 of them, and I sent you the best of the 2 copies, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, like here is Batgirl.
I mean, they're all awesome, actually. I love these bombshell ones. They're really good.
Yeah. No, there's a swap coming for the bombshells. There's a piece of artwork going your way.
Yeah.
Here is the Green Lantern corpse. with a Regia.
Corpse. You're saying it my way.
Here's Harless Quinn. Rub and smell spectacular. Smells like money. Here's the Safari to Remember. The cheetah on the prowl.
So one of the bombshells is the first kiss between Harley and Ivy.
Oh, really?
Oh, the Harley and the Ivy. Join the fight. Women unite for freedom.
Freedom?
Freedom.
You have to pay for
or if it's the Richie Halen's from Woodstock, freedom, 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 freedom. 30 hours of that. Freedom. And they wonder why people were using drugs.
Yeah. That's the only way you could appreciate it.
Up the dose. Here's Ra's al Ghuli rejuvenating cream. Just rub this here cream into your face for 7 days, taking time out for meals, of course. You too will notice the difference.
You too will?
A field guide to Cosmos, starting with Stargirl.
I like the bombshell covers. I don't know.
I do too. I do too. I got me the statues right up there. I got Hot Girl. I got Hot Girl, Black Canary, and Zatanna.
All right. I'll forgive you then.
That's a nice one.
Black Canary. No better eats than this.
Big belly burger.
The big belly burger. We got a really big belly burger for you tonight. The world's largest nun. Sit down, sister. Okay, here you go. Well, now you know right here on our show, we have the singing nun.
Bombshells #1.
Dominique. Here is Wonder Woman.
That's one of the bigger books from the series, I believe.
That's Bombshells #1.
Yeah, Bombshells #1.
All new.
All new.
I thought it was Who Knew. Who knew?
Who knew?
Here's Bombshells number 1.
Oh, it's that one, I believe, actually.
Okay. Oh, the other one was Bombshells United.
Yeah.
This one, Bombshells.
Here is Fight for Freedom, Join the Waves.
I like this one.
Yeah, with Mara.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Mira? I don't have Mira, but I have Poison Ivy.
Right.
Oh, I also have the Supergirl bombshells too. See her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have all the books too, Stephen?
No, I don't have any of them. Frankly, I think I may have one or two. I don't think I have any.
I kind of like that, 50s kind of pop up stuff.
Oh, I do too. I am 50s pop up.
Yeah, pop up, not pop up, but what a pin up is what I was trying to say.
Pin up, okay, pin up, yeah. Deliver us from evil, and and Zatanna has a really dinky little hat on.
I thought it was cute.
She has a little teeny hat on in the statue too. Here is
Showcase
Mongol. This is Showcase 95 from the pages of Uberman, the Spectre Arsenal.
Is that the first Mongol?
That's the first Mongol who was in the Suicide Squad 2 movie.
Right.
Is there a Suicide 2 movie?
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
It has Polka Dot Man in it.
Oh, okay, that's a great one. I have the original Polka Dot Man. I have it in the Detective. I have 2 actually.
Yeah. So do I.
This book.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we got Paper Girls, which for a minute was a really hot book. But
that was $1 billion book at one point.
That was $1 billion book.
Or as Biden would say, $1 trillion book.
Yes, trillion. Oh God. Here's another Paper Girl. I think this is the next issue.
#2, yeah.
Paper Girls.
It's a good series. It's a sad thing that they didn't do well as a TV series.
Is Perez. Yep. Jorge Perez for Wonder Woman.
That's
He's Wonder Woman. the monkey has lost his face and he's running out of. He does not know. He appears to be angry. And here is Stay Back, Wonder Woman, or the kid dies.
That's the first appearance of that guy. I forget his name.
That guy.
He's a hooligan. It's the hooligan.
The hooligan.
It's that guy.
It's the hooligan. 3D.
The hooligan. Okay.
Ooh.
So you can see it like so many books, right? A ton of
like,
books.
all right, now we're talking, says Steven.
Here is a Lily Renee cover signed of Senorita Rio,
Yeah.
who is a secret agent, but a fashion model like none other. She has these special dresses that she would wear that Lily Renee would wear her for her. People would say to her, "Hey, you are dressed wonderful."
That's a great accent. Sir.
But that's I believe the first time that Lily Renee started doing work on Senorita Rio. And then she made it.
Are you sure?
It's really early on when she started.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I think that's at least the first cover that she did with Senorita.
That's like Marissa Tomei. Are you sure?
And then, but Lily Renee really brought that character to life.
Absolutely.
And this one is the homage to Crime Suspense 22. Kind of similar idea.
With a sliced head.
With the Medusa and the, you know.
Turn to stone. Is that what's going on there?
Turn to stone. Hey, yeah.
I bought that book back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s. My God. Man, are you freeze dried?
$13.
Man, are you freeze dried?
Yeah.
Here is a beautiful Fight Comics number 41. Great book, great cover.
Yeah, that's
Joe
a huge
Doolin,
one.
beautiful book.
I paid a lot for that one. That was the big book in this box. Yeah.
Really love it. Good stuff.
Yeah. That's a really good one.
Is that the biggest book in the box, Alan?
I would say that's the biggest book in the box, yeah.
Here's Brer Rabbit. Does it again. He did it before. He did it again in the Briar Patch. And they had I think they had the Tar Baby. And they could not let go of the Tar Baby.
So this is like one of those more infamous books because it's like
a Song of the South. All of the song, Uncle Remus, who was well beloved by the children and was a wonderful person and a positive image. You got to get rid of that guy.
You got to get rid of him because, whatever reason. I don't get it.
Here is Captain Marvel Adventures number 90 with Mr.
Tawny again.
Mr. Tawny, and they're both saving a couple kids from a flower.
Second cover appearance.
This is also from Metropolis.
Yeah, I got that from Comic Link.
Didn't we just get this one?
We did. There's 2 copies of that one.
There's 2 copies.
We got 2 copies of the first Tawny.
Yeah. So one was my higher grade copy and one was my lower grade copy.
And this is the one that had somebody that was practicing their letters.
I think that was my lower grade copy.
They were working on their Larry Wag. What does it say? It's Larry Wag. February 1947.
Okay.
That's a book that I think has like good spec potential just because Tawny, I think if they ever do another Shazam movie, I think they'll bring Tawny into it.
Do you think they'll ever do another Shazam movie? Did they make any money last time?
I think it broke even. I don't think it did that well. Yeah.
Here's Naoka. And who was the actress who portrayed Naoka?
Oh, I forgot her name. I have no idea. I used to know actually because I watched all the Naokas.
I'll give you a hint. The Adventures of Superman.
I still don't know. I really don't know her name.
Phyllis Thaxter.
Oh, and she actually died. Actually, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, during at that era.
I think it is. Or maybe they had a different gal for the movies.
And then they had a different gal
I think
later.
it's Phyllis Thaxter. She
Yeah.
was the first Lois Lane. And then who
Okay.
replaced her as the first Lois Lane, Alan? On The Adventures of Superman?
I have no idea.
Noel Neal.
Okay, this is all before I was even born or even thought of. Even my
So are all these books.
Yeah.
Here's the Invincible Iron Man.
And that's the first appearance of Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
Yeah.
Bill Hammer?
Bill Hammer, yes, sure.
His invincible hemorrhoids.
His hemorrhoids? Hi, my name's Bill Hammer. I suffer from hemorrhoids. I hope you will help me. Please remit. Here's Kaanga.
Kaanga, yeah.
The Jungla King.
Yeah.
And it's the rhino cover. And what are those rhinos going to do to, and what is the name of Kanga's squeeze, Alan?
Oh, you mentioned this before and I keep on forgetting her name.
I've told you 3 times now.
I know, I always forget her name and I'll forget it again. So but it's Maurice Whitman art.
It is Maurice Whitman. It's very nice, and those horns are very horny.
I want to say like Tanya or something like that.
No,
what's her name?
Tawny is the squeeze for, Tawny is the Tanny is the squeeze for Jojo the Congo King.
Oh, okay. So I was remembering that name.
That was
And then who's the one that did Kanga?
I'm gonna let you sit on it for a while because I've told you
you don't know. I don't think you know.
I told you 3 times.
Well, I think you told me 3 times the wrong thing. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you ever read these comics, or you just
sit in your room and kind of
grub them for a while? Oh, I'm grubbing all this. Look at this woman. Oh, it's wonderful. What is her name? I don't care. I'm grubbing.
Their names that well.
Here's Bombshell.
Bombshells. You can never have enough bombshells in life.
Here's another bombshell.
See,
this is sort of like a League of Their Own sort of homage.
Yeah, very much so.
All American Female League, ooh, for female, do female, female, female.
Hey, that was just odd. No comment.
Hope everybody's having fun watching.
Here's another bombshell. She has loose lips. I won't even go there. I promise I will not go there.
Do not go there.
Oh,
it's PG.
Boy, that was a close one.
A close one. Loose lips sink ships. Okay, go ahead.
Oh God. Their lives are in his hands. Who looks like Lex? It looks like Mr. Luthor.
And he's doing the.
Hey, Mr. Luthor, what are we doing now? Are we conquering the world again? Yes, we are. You bumpkin fool. Thank you very much, Mr. Luthor. Here's another bombshell.
Battle of Britain.
Bombshells, bombshells. We all like our bombshells. Batgirls. Extra. News on the home front featuring Lois Lane. Here's a snuggle cover, and this is Mira, and this is before Mira had her troubles. And there's Arthur Curry. He's a very understanding man. Evidently, there was some sort of a evacuation problem there with Mira, but we don't talk about that no more. Der Fiend schiet dein Licht und wisst der Wunderkunden Dendelkulen. The Wondercolon. Here is Bombshells uprising. They're uprising, and they're angry, and they're uprising, rising up as they uprise. And there's Zatanna with the house with the with a hat that looks like a pencil holder. It'll hold
very tiny
it'll
rabbit in
hold
there.
it'll hold 4 pencils.
Very tiny rabbit.
Here's another uprising.
Is that a joining cover?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Is it? Do they join?
Uh,
They do. Yeah, they do
Yeah,
join.
it does. It does join.
Yep.
Very nice.
Isn't that
That's a bonus.
bonus?
You didn't even know it was. You didn't know it was a connecting cover,
I should have
did you?
charged extra for that one. Okay.
You didn't even know it was a connecting cover. Tell the truth.
I didn't know.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're going with me on that. He's watching you, Alan.
Oh no.
Trudeau and Polikarpov. they're both peeking in,
They're just
and
watching.
Matt Atkinson's around the corner cursing.
Very cool.
These
are some of the best books I've ever seen in an unboxing, by the way.
I've never seen books like this before. Have you?
What would you pay?
I don't know. I think they're priceless. I don't know how you get why anyone. The one thing I sure wouldn't do is I sure wouldn't trade them.
Yeah.
I'd get the money for them.
Big money.
Speechless.
Speechless.
We're bombshelling here.
Supergirl.
My name has 2 P's in it. Splash page. Monty, if you are going to insult me, make sure you spell my name right.
Yeah, PP.
It's PP, and that's what it is. It's PP.
PP.
I got it right here. I got a PP. I keep him along because he's a good feller.
Lois Lane.
Reporting
in Leningrad.
She's reporting from Leningrad. So the story will have a happy ending.
Of course.
До свидания, до
Hey,
свидания.
Look at that logo on Power Girl.
Look at the logo. There's Power Girl and Supergirl, and she's got her little bandana on because she's fighting for our freedom.
They can do it.
Oh, she fights for our freedom. Here we go. Here's a bombshell with the dragon. Dragon!
Magical and mythical.
Magical and mythical dragon. And here is Zatanna again.
With a tiny hat.
With her, she lost her tiny hat.
Oh, she still has it. It's
she doesn't have a tiny hat?
It's behind her.
Oh, no, it is. Her fist is obscuring her hat.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to she has a tiny hat.
You know, Alan, back in the day, you know how they kept their hats on their heads?
With pins.
They'd use bobby pins.
Mm-hmm.
Staples.
They used a swing line, and they'd have the gazunk gazunk. Now, Mildred, how does that fit? Ah, okay, good.
This is black girl with my complexion.
God, Alan, you really sent a bunch of books.
Thanks.
How many trade sessions was it? Like 6 trade sessions?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch. This is the first appearance of Anthro.
Here is Anthro. Me, Anthro. No, there are no jungle men before me, and no jungle men after me. I Anthro.
Could it be you?
Could it be me?
Splash Page has corrected himself.
That's I'm peeing too much here. It's a mess, and these books, thank goodness they have bags on them, because I need a bag. Here we go. Here's Angel and the Ape.
And that's the first appearance of Angel and the Ape.
Angel, and the ape is drawing very carefully. What was their profession, Alan?
Reporters?
No, they were a detective agency.
Detective agency.
I knew that.
Angel and Ape.
I knew that. I knew that.
I didn't read Angel.
I knew that.
I have that book.
I had that book. That was my book.
I had those.
Did you ever read it?
No. My
did you understand it? No, but it was my book, and it's very, very valuable. Very, very valuable. Here's the Dazzler. Doesn't look like Taylor Swift, and probably won't. What is the Dazzler barfing?
I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know. She got punched. Maybe she got punched in the tummy. Dazzler versus the Grapplers. Them grapplers is tough. Oh, grapplers. 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 Here we go.
Grapplers.
I like grapplers. They grapple.
All over the floor.
Here they. Boy, the floor's getting messy, I'll tell you that. Oh, is that Black Bolt? Blue Bolt? Black Bolt?
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt.
They say when he opens his mouth, the world's come to an end. They come crashing down. He looks like he's saying something here.
By the way, I think your internet's kind of laggy, or is it me?
Is our internet laggy?
Yeah, a little bit. It's the Bigby effect.
Here's
Oh
the
snap!
desk.
It isn't Monday. Yes, this is just a special unboxing. Some random stuff.
Snap! Snap! It isn't Monday. It isn't. It's Dazzler.
She's Dazzle.
It's Dazzle.
Razzle Dazzle.
Do do do.
Oh wow, he's being really nice. Nice to you.
Thank you, Russell. That's very nice. At least somebody appreciates me once in a while around here. Alan's going, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that? It bothers me. It bothers me. What's that singing? I stop the singing. No singing. There's no singing in comic books. There's no singing in comic books. I'm telling you." Okay. Here's Dazzler.
It's like
Photo cover.
It's a photo cover.
Photo of Taylor Swift. You can't really tell it's her though.
It's revealed, though. It says right down the bottom, it says, revealed the shameful secrets of Dazzler's past. She had a past. Oh, here she comes. There's Dazzler and Doom. Yikes, she says, yikes. Yikes. It's Dr. Doom. It's Victor Von Doom from Latveria. And all them Latverians. Oh, the Latverians had... Okay, here we go. Here's with one magic word, Shazam, the world's mightiest mortal. Shazam sounds sort of like, no, I won't. And underneath it.
Oh, that's a big book.
That is a book. Whoop, nope, you're handing me the wrong one.
Here's this is a very important book.
It is a very important book.
It is.
Funny animals.
It's
Aminals.
not funny animal. Yeah,
it's animals, and they are admiring her drumsticks.
It has a very unfunny animal beginning story in it, though.
Yeah.
And on the back is more fun. Some strange things happening here.
Cover those tatas. But that's the first appearance of Mouse, right?
Yeah, first appearance of Mouse.
Moss.
And that's the first printing too.
First printing.
First printing, you say.
And you put a new bag on it too.
I did not put a new bag on it.
No, I was thinking about that. Here's Lady Death.
That is one of my favorite books from the 90s, by the way.
Chromium Death.
Isn't that awesome? Like, it's so...
Adam Hughes.
Also pronounced
I will be merciful.
Oh, it's not actually Adam Hughes. It's different Hughes.
Oh, is it different Hughes?
Yeah.
Somebody
I don't think it's the
it
same.
Says
Adam
Hughes. It says Hughes.
Yeah, it's a different Hughes.
Is it Jaime Hughes?
No, I think it's like a different Hughes.
Seymour Hughes?
Hughes Hefner.
I don't think it's Adam Hughes, like the Adam Hughes that we think of nowadays. I don't think it's the same one.
Kirk, let's end this quickly. I will be merciful and quick. I cannot help be ashamed of the Gorn. He is strong and I keep running away. Something very ancient. Doctor, he will do it if he can just dope it out. If he can just think of it. And then all of a sudden they show the gears turning in Kirk's head. And then he realizes that he has to make gunpowder. And he says, if he has time, Doctor, if he has time. And he's using the thing to make the bamboo and he puts the cord on it.
And then he uses diamonds as the
Sulfur, that's it. Now he needs a projectile. Diamonds. I have heard that diamonds are very hard.
It's like, wow.
God, Nimoy, I mean...
This episode of Star Trek brought to you by...
Spock. This is brought to you by X-Men. X-Men, I don't believe I stand. What if somebody called you an X-Man? I don't believe I stand for it.
And that's the first.
This angel fallen.
Yeah.
This
Callisto.
angel fallen. Wonder Woman is busting loose.
And that's the first appearance of her costume.
Her new logo.
And this time, nothing will stop her. Who stopped her before?
Somebody.
Anyone that would put her in bondage, basically.
Well, that's a long list.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that one book where she's tied up in a I've never been tied up like this before. And then, of course, Dr. Marston.
But they had him on the
Learn
panel,
something
you know,
about this book when we
about
go, right?
censoring books or not, which is awesome.
Here is Free Comic Book Day, Teen Titans Go.
Which is not the first appearance of.
It's not the first appearance, but it is like
thought it
it's
was.
a hard book to find.
First issue. It says right, Char. First issue.
Mm.
A reparenting of the first issue.
It's the reparting. Oh! Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
You're okay.
Oh! Hoo! 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 Hoo!
So many books.
Somebody's computer started again.
Are we live? I don't think. He asked, "Are we live?"
No,
I'm
no,
alive.
not live.
I'm
Not
alive.
live.
Are you alive? I'm alive. I want to live. I want to live. Yes, you will live too. I want to live. Yes, you will. Shut up. Roddenberry and that duo one thing. Yeoman
Yeah.
Rand is very confused. Okay, here's Star Wars. Sort of a convoluted mishmash of a cover.
Walt Simonson.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars. Doom World.
Dr. Doom was in Star Wars?
I don't think so.
Dark Helmet.
Hey, that book again.
Send us another one of these classic impossible to get books.
Send us.
There's only two known to exist. And
they are only two, and I have them both. Kirk. He tasks me.
Ow.
Ow. Because you can't see his feet.
What? It's a puppet.
Is Alan there? I mean, this is sort of the sucking sound. This sort of the second.
I'm here.
I'm just cleaning up. I'm just cleaning up.
I want you to enjoy the
I was trying to get something. I was getting something. I was getting it, and then I wasn't. You just take over. Take over now. Okay.
No, I was enjoying you enjoying the awesome books that were provided here.
These are the greatest books in the world.
I've never seen. How much would you? They are priceless.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, this set of knives, Captain America and the Falcon.
I think that's the first Bouncing Boy or one of those.
Moonstone.
Bouncing Boy is it?
Bouncing Boy.
I don't know.
Man, you freeze dried or something?
What's this guy's guy? What's the guy?
What company are we looking at here? Is that DC? I think Captain America must be DC.
What's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? That
Moonstone.
Was it Moonstone? Really?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Well,
I just couldn't remember.
I know there's like some Captain America that I gave is like, is it? What's the character?
Moonstone.
There's more Captain America in the box.
I'm Moonstone. Moonstone.
Okay, I can't see it, but okay, sure.
You can't see it? Are you on your phone and you can't see it, so you can't see it?
Yeah, I can't really see. I can sort of see it, but
when you can answer the questions, when you can answer the questions on your phone, it's cool. If you can't answer the questions, then it's because of the phone, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, good. Here we go. And this is the inverted. No, this is the inverted
cover.
This is the inverted variant Sue Storm cover.
And it's the first cameo appearance of the Marvel
That's the
Zombies.
third appearance of the Marvel Zombies. Yeah. Crossover Part 1 is the first Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
That's Part 3.
And then we got some back-breaking stuff going on.
Breaking news.
Newsstand.
Newsstand.
That was a newsstand.
Yeah, it was a newsstand.
Daredevil.
First,
And this is
White Tiger or
White Tiger 2, I think.
Ooh, this is nice.
That is nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is nice.
I don't think that's actually Dave Stevens though. I think it's an homage to Dave Stevens.
Homaging Stevens.
It's Steven after Stevens. Who
Yeah.
is Steven?
It's Steven.
I don't know.
Reading
But it's
Steven.
a great cover though, you must admit. That's
It's outstanding.
yeah, it's a really good one.
It's really good.
Hey, there's that lady we were talking about earlier.
Here's Elvira.
And that's Elvira #1.
Elvira #1.
And it has a nice photo cover.
Who just joined the girls' team.
Mm. So you notice, like, if it has a really great back cover, I don't put the board.
Yes, I noticed that.
Don't protect it if it has a really.
Don't protect the book if it has a good back cover.
Yeah.
If it has a fabulous back cover, don't protect it.
Well, I'm weird. Okay.
Now you.
I need to get more of those clear backing boards. That's the thing.
I don't know about those things. They're acrylic, and I'm afraid that if those things are put in a different fashion, you just tear the book to pieces.
Trav has a bunch of them.
And they weigh, and they're heavy too. I know.
They're thicker. They're thicker. They're like 2 boards.
They're thick and heavy and damaging. I don't want them.
And that's the first appearance of who?
Is it Professor Pig or something?
No. I forgot. It is a key, but I forgot what.
It was a cool Batmobile. It's got the air intakes there for the Batmobile. Here is this, and this one doesn't have a backing board either. And it has a really cool advertisement.
No, that was me just being lazy about back.
So that's the first appearance of Bane's venom that he uses.
Yes, right? That's Bane's venom. Yeah, the venom
Bane's
is used to make venom. To make a Bane, I should say.
The drug.
Venom Bane.
It's the drug.
Bane venom.
Yes.
Mr. Miracle.
And that's the first appearance of Hemorrhoid.
You'll never read a story like Hyman. It's the Hyman. It's the first appearance of his Hyman.
No, it's not
the first. And we're worried because evidently in the story okay.
That was a virgin variant then, I guess.
It was a virgin variant because there's his Hyman right there. Oh my gosh, Alan, you're so naughty. You're a naughty. Oh, goodness.
Why am I naughty?
Yes, you are. Mr. Miracle.
That's a train cover.
It is a train cover. It's Kirby.
It's Mr. Miracle in distress.
More Mr. Miracle.
More Mr. Miracle.
Hi, K-pop.
Hi, K-pop.
Katie. Good to see you.
The super escape artist, and Jim Steranko was Mr. Miracle, and he loved to have. Have you seen the pictures of him as the escape artist?
Well, only in the comics. Only in the comics.
I mean, you've never seen an actual picture of him doing his Mr. Miracle stuff?
No.
He wears a diaper. He's in underwear. He's bare chested, bare legged, and it looks like he's wearing a diaper.
Journey, I did say hi to you way back when. Rewind.
We said hi, Journey. You asked if we were alive, and we said yes, Journey. We're alive. Remember?
Yeah, we said hi to you way back when.
Put the cigarette down. And here's Samuel Jackson from that movie when he played Glass or whatever that hero was. The villain.
Yeah.
Against.
He wasn't a hero. He was a bad guy.
Poor Bruce Willis, who has lost his mind completely, sadly, which is very sad.
Oh yeah, he is dementia.
He has dementia.
He has aphasia of his face too. He can't control.
He can't control his face.
I saw him where you could tell one of his last movies is really bad. Yeah,
He
it's
sold his
really good.
likeness for AI for them to use him in films now.
Oh wow,
That's
really?
good. I'm glad he did it.
Sad to
Here's
hear.
here's Glass again.
Ah, the spinning bed of doom. Dark side.
Dark side. Dark side. Dark side. Oh no, not him.
Here's a miracle. One more.
It's him. Or is it him, her?
Him,
I
her,
thought that was
her,
War. I thought Warlock was him.
Warlock is him, and
Is
who's the
Warlock
her?
him? But that was
No,
him too.
No, it's him.
But it's him.
There's
I
too many
think they.
hims.
I think that they're overusing him. Here's Mr. Miracle in his albino suit.
He took the paranoid pill.
He took the paranoid pill. What do you mean?
No, he didn't.
We're getting close to the bottom, Alan.
Cool.
Closer.
Closer.
Oh, sir.
Where Star Wars is.
Star Wars. Oh.
Civil War.
Star
You
Wars.
know what that is? It is a first appearance
First
of
Wasp, I believe. Nadia Pym the Wasp.
Yeah, that's right.
Nadia, but nice. Mr. Miracle.
You can tell, like, when I buy keys, I end up buying two by accident. So I always get like.
No, you're not upselling. You say I bought two because they were so cool and valuable.
Exactly.
And then I decided that I would basically relinquish one of them to you because you're my good friend.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay.
These are the most valuable books in my collection.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but that's we're with you most of the way there.
Okay.
Star Wars.
That's an oddball looking picture of Leia, isn't it?
Shaken. So
Is
like
it Shaken?
Shaken and well, Simonson did a lot of the covers for Star Wars.
I have to say that.
Well, these aren't these are Bronze Age. Or
Can't
actually
we,
copper.
Journey? Can't we have them? You know, if I said that to you, you know what you'd say to me? Journey says, "Why can't I have what I want? You don't know what I have. I'd tell you what I have, but I don't. Then you'd know. And I don't want you to know what I have. So don't tell me what I have and I don't have. Okay? All right. I don't know why you say that. Why you always say that? Huh? Okay.
You got to do the hand thing, but okay.
He's Spider-Man again. And
What
Doctor Strange he's sitting on his invisible cushion.
Is this something related to the Spot? I think that
no, we established that. Spot is way earlier.
So what is that one? It is a key. I forget what it is.
Here's another very valuable book without a backing board in a very old bag.
First
and
Calypso.
yet, Eclipso.
Calypso.
It's Calypso.
Calypso.
It is Calypso.
Craven's wife.
Craven's wife.
Is his wife?
Yep.
That's no Calypso. That's my wife. I said, take me where the action is. The guy took me to my house. That room was so small, I stuck the key in the lock and I broke the window.
Okay, go. I'll just like you need like the thing where it says applause, please. Applause, please. You need the little thing. So
Battle on Bespin.
Bespin. It's a battle on Bespin. Bespin battle. They're driving a future car.
Oh,
Future car. Future car. This is valuable. The very first Eternals in a nice copy too, I might add.
That's like
very nice condition, actually. Very, very lovely.
$100,000 book right there. Until the movie came out.
It was well on the way. Well on the way.
And that's actually the first color appearance of
Turtles.
The Turtles.
Nice. Turtles.
I like Turtles.
It's the Turtles. Hey. Hey, Bert. It's the Turtles. What are you talking about? Bert. Here's a really tough Legion of Superheroes book. And this is the only adventure comic I remember, and I think it is the only one, that has that super ombre thing underneath the 12-cent thing.
Oh, okay.
This is the only adventure book that had that.
Oh.
And what is the?
It says Superman. It says Superman, and then it says Super Hombre. El Hombre Fantástico.
And what is the Legion appearance now?
And the Legion appearance is My Comic Shop.
Somebody in the
I got
chat.
it from my comic shop.
If Matt's watching, he could tell us.
Yeah, I forgot what that's
Yes.
White Swan, I believe.
Dwight Swan?
White Swan.
Blight Swan? I'm not familiar with that character.
White Shrew.
Okay,
True
White
farm.
Swan.
White Swan.
Yes.
Oh, the White Swan. And here is the Operation Vietnam with the man, and his name is Magic Man.
I believe that's the first appearance of Magic Man, isn't it?
You tell me.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so.
He's a magic man.
That's ACG.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
And
TVA.
yeah.
Time Variance Authority.
Reed Richards. What did Reed Richards do in the Second World War, Alan?
Reed Richards in the Second World War?
What did Reed Richards do in the Second World War?
No idea.
He was in the OSS.
Okay.
That's where he met Sergeant Fury.
Oh,
Many years ago. He was involved in it.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a Nick Cardy cover.
Die, my love, die, die.
Great Silver Age book.
King of the Sea and TV. What?
Everyone loves the King of the Sea.
And this one's actually like a really under the radar key. It is like the first Bizarro Joker. And Bizarro Wonder Woman and Bizarro, a whole bunch of characters.
Gotcha. Green Lantern.
Yeah, Green Lantern. It's like where they go to Bizarro World, and the only one that's normal in Bizarro World is the Joker.
Richard Corbin.
Very cool book. Oh, and this one is Richard Corbin, and it's also got one of the most, I guess, people are really upset about the story in it. It's the one with where he kills his
They're
dog.
like being abusive to the dog, and then it turns out it's actually a person they're talking about.
Yes.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Is that necessary?
Yeah.
It's a horror comic. They got to do that.
Yeah.
Red Queen Rising.
I love that Star Trek with the Yugato or Yugati, the white gorilla with the horn.
Oh yes, yes.
And the Gavutu woman. I am the Gavutu woman, and she has
I had a T-shirt.
She has some gumdrops. She has those gumdrops in her hand that she's kind of going like that. Kirk.
More Star Wars.
Star Wars. Them TIE fighters, they just never give up. They keep getting shot down, though. I never seen one come out alive.
No, they don't do that well.
Them X-fighters, they take them out real quick. Except those, the Rebel Alliance has them long ones, you know, that have the sort of side engines. Them they blow up all the time. They're not good for it.
Star Wars number 6.
Today you die, Luke Skywalker. This is your final battle. In issue number 6. And I
pretty early on.
I could have sworn there was an issue 7.
Yeah. That's
Here comes
the
Tumbler.
The Tumbler. Bouncing ball, see Tumbler.
I tumble away on the tumbleweay.
I was trying to get to it. I was trying to say it, and then
Tumble
you
away in the tumbleweay.
Yeah, I was saying Bouncing Man, you know, Tumbler. That's the one I was trying to remember the name of. See? I knew it was in there. You just didn't believe me. Okay. That was my free.
That's the limited edition peanut. Oh, it's gone.
Don't die!
Oh, it's been killed.
Don't kill my poor peanut.
Alan, I won't.
How did
I
Alan
won't.
still
Alan,
get banned?
Alan, I won't do anything to your peanut. I
Okay,
promise.
good. I'm glad.
He's all right. I
He's all
didn't
right.
hurt him really. He got better.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's a flesh wound. Will it grow back? No, it won't. Okay, here we go.
That's
Star
actually
Wares.
the first appearance too. I forgot who or what was in it, but it's the first appearance of somebody.
There's the Millennium Falcon.
Is it Yoda? Might have been a Yoda.
No, it's not Yoda. It's like some other thing. It's like
C-3PO is huge and having a difficult day. Oh my goodness, I'm a cyborg.
Hey,
and that's Baron. What's his name?
Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo.
You know why he wears that purple cloth on his face, Alan?
No idea why.
Because it got glued on, and then he had to put a crown on his head. He did.
It's true.
He glued it onto himself.
There was a terrible accident, and it was glued to his face, and he had to put a crown on the head, and everybody blames Captain America and Bucky.
Actually glued myself.
And actually, Zemo was the one who succeeded in killing Bucky, sort of.
Bucky, sort of. Well, he died for a little while.
And then he came back as the Winter Soldier, and he was too powerful and could do too much stuff. And Captain America was getting beat up by the Russian equivalent with a bum arm. And come on, man, really? Come on, man, come on. The Death Star. Hurry, Chewbacca. Why didn't he call him Chewie? Hurry, Chewbacca. We're being attacked by the Death Star. It's too late, kid. We're finished. And that was issue 5.
Oh, wow. So you know that it was pretty much there's going to be no issue 6.
Yeah, but issue 6, it was the end of him with Darth Vader.
Yeah, and issue 7, I think they almost died too.
Who ends with? Boy, this guy has a very difficult laugh. It's true, a difficult laugh. He's dying all the time. All the time.
Mm.
Mr. Miracle.
The murder machine.
How would you build such a thing?
I went into hands have it. The eyes have it. All in favor say aye. What hair?
What hair?
What hair?
That was the question I was going to ask.
Thanks, Alan.
You're welcome.
Let me return the favor.
I don't have. I'll let it all down
real soon. I've noticed that your hair's becoming a smaller island in the ocean. I've noticed that. The brains are pushing it back. The brains are pushing it back. My brains gave up. My brains left. The hair was said, yeah, forget it. All right. This is a thick one.
It's the last issue.
Last issue of The Walking Dead. Very nice. Very nice copy.
They never let anybody know that was going to be the last issue, so it was just totally ordered.
Sort of like all of a sudden, yeah, and then it was boom.
Yeah. Boom.
It's a nice copy, Alan. Beautiful.
Yeah, no, there's some really nice ones in there.
Mr. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle. If you would save others, Mr. Miracle, you must first save yourself.
Exactly.
He's a miracle. He's a miracle man. He's a miracle.
And Linsner coming here.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I think that I saw that the original art for this sold, and it sold for like what, 4,000 something. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, and I'm looking at my I have my commissions, and I'm kind of going, oh, geez,
you've done well.
The thing is, you have appreciation, but in order to realize it, you have to sell it, and I don't want to sell. This is a really nice cover, though.
Yeah, no, it is.
Here's the Fantastic Four. My goodness, where have I seen that cover image before?
I do.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, this is a Marvel, and you'd think DC would get all upsetty or something.
Yeah.
Homage.
Well, they had so much trouble dealing with Captain Marvel and Fawcett. What does it take? Decades, And you know what the judge awarded them at
A
the end when they
dollar or something? It
a
was like,
buck? They
yeah.
said, okay, if you win DC, Captain Marvel is your creation. You now own it, and your damages are $1. Good luck with your lives. And God
Yeah.
knows how many. You know who made a lot of money on that whole situation?
Who?
The sharks,
The lawyers,
the
yeah.
lawyers.
That's the way it always is.
Last book. That's the last book.
Last book from the thing is Firestorm.
And that's the first appearance of Felicity Smoke.
There you go. Felicity Smoke. Are you going to open your package, Stephen?
So it was a lot of books. It's just a ton of books.
A ton of books.
A ton of books in that, and we are incredibly strong because we lifted it up.
Yes.
I am now opening up my present from my A-OK, ladies and gentlemen, from Alan Pollock.
Hey, okay.
The first is The Mighty Crusaders, and this is the first appearance of
Duckling. The girl.
Duckling.
Duckling. The girl right there at
The
the bottom.
Duckling. And there is the Duckling. Thank you.
Remember how we were talking about this book?
I remember because this is a red circle. It's this is the red circle version. The other version didn't have her. And I said, you don't have, that's not real. And you said, I know it's real. And then you showed it to me. You said, see, I told you it was real. And I said, I didn't collect red circle.
Yes. So
Thank you.
Give you the right one.
Thank you. Nice copy too. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here is the Eagle Rip.
And this is the first appearance of Adam Hughes.
Oh, first artwork by Adam Hughes?
Yeah.
Is this cover?
Not the cover. Interior art.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I tried to give you cool books. These are like...
That is very cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I know about this one. This was never published.
Yes.
And they didn't have the rights to publish it. And they published it anyway. And no one knew anything or cared enough about anything to do anything about it, right?
Well, they didn't even realize that. They thought it was a reprint when they published it, but it was actually never published in the first place.
Yeah, I remember you. Thank you. I appreciate that. A really nice oddity, a rarity.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a really weird book. Yeah.
Thank you. And the last is Femforce with Greg Horn.
Yeah, this is the first Cohen. What's his name? Dale Cohen.
Keown.
Who?
Dale Keown. He was the Pit. He created Pit. He was a Incredible Hulk artist for a while.
Okay.
It's
a cool book.
First artwork
by him.
Oh, okay. Cool book. Perfect shape.
Cool.
I actually bought it direct. I bought it directly from the people that make Femforce. So they gave me like a mint copy.
Bill Black?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not Bill Black, but it's like the company that's associated with him.
Well, it's a Greg Horn. It's a Greg Horn cover.
Greg Horn. That's the name I was trying to. I was going through my name. Sorry, Greg Horn. Don't mind me, but it's Greg Horn.
Greg Horn. Thank you. Greg Horn. I told my story about him. You guys can. I'm not gonna tell it again. But yeah,
didn't realize that paper was going to be so big.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Greg Horn's first commercial art. Very
good.
Sorry, I got mixed up. I got the names mixed up. I was thinking, Greg Horn. Sorry.
That's okay.
But isn't there one more book in there?
Nope.
That's it.
That was it.
Oh shoot.
That'll be in the next shipment.
Oh no. There was supposed to be talent showcase in there. Shoot, I thought.
Not there, buddy.
Oh,
well, thank you, but thank you very much for the books, Alan. Very much.
There was one more that I thought was really cool that I sent you as well.
Well, put it in my box. You go to your store. Well, just put it up on my box, and the next time we harvest, then I'll get it then. Would you like to see what we haggled for?
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Show me your haggling.
There was some haggling and finagling going on today.
Boy, I got beat up really good, Alan. You'll be happy.
Okay.
Brian seems like such a nice guy, and he put the absolute screws to me.
So what did? Okay, so okay, we'll show what you got from Brian, and then Brian will show. Did you get some big book from him?
I got a few books from him.
Yeah, he got killer books actually.
Okay, cool.
Killer. Brian was very concerned about me, and he felt that there was a certain level of intervention that was necessary, and so he brought me this.
I'm trying to get a copy of that. I think that's a cool book.
I read this at the doctor's office, at the dentist's office, when I was a kid, and I was telling Brian this story. I said, "Yeah, but the mothers didn't like superhero comics, so they had classics illustrated, they had stories from the Bible, picture stories from the Bible, and they had like Archie and Dell kind of stuff. And what they didn't know was that with Archie, with the package, that the Fly came with it too." So that they were selling the Fly, and they didn't even know it. I instantly gravitated to look at the Fly, but generally some other kid would have it in his hands after he got through defacing the Highlights magazine and circling all the hidden stuff so no one else could have any time try to find them.
I have so many Highlights books from when I was a kid.
And they circled all this stuff, and they said, "Well, oh, Timothy, you did really well. Little Joe, you answered all the questions." So anyway, this is the early, and it's interesting. The spine does not have the maroon colored spine treatment. It has black, and it's the original.
I didn't realize that it was a thick book. I actually always thought it was like
Do you know how many pages this has?
Like 120?
232 pages.
It's huge.
Wow, it's massive.
It's just a wedge.
It's a thick boy.
I always thought it was like, like a thin comic. Like I didn't
realize it was published by EC.
Yeah, and it's an EC book, as well.
EC book, which stands for Educational Comics.
Yes, and it says it right inside on the indices. Here, this was an AOK from Travis to me. It's a Linsner.
Yeah.
Era.
Believe it or not, I was talking with Travis, and he was telling me that he was sending that to you.
Very nice. Very nice thing. I love Linsner.
Yeah.
Here is another book that I got from Travis. This is
wow.
Kind of
through Brian.
Very nice.
Jenny Frison.
Jenny Frison.
Yeah, it's a nice one too.
Here is another Frison.
Oh yes, I think when I was talking with Travis, he was showing me that book. I thought it was really interesting. It's a cool cover. I actually like Jenny Frison, but I find her work gets kind of repetitive.
Well, it does, but it's more uniformly good than, say, for example, Peach Momoko.
Yeah, which is
somewhat hit and miss, but the things that she does do well, she does very well.
Yes.
That the cherry Pop-Tart stuff is really, really good. I like that
love
stuff.
it, yeah. I still have to get cherry Pop-Tart #2, but oh well.
Okay. Lois Lane, the last was it our gig this last time or the gig before?
Like 2 or 3 times before we traded.
We traded for all the Lois Lanes, right?
Yeah, you had a big haul.
I mean, I really, and so Brian was going through his stuff, and a few books eluded him. So I have, and these are all ones I needed to go in. We'll go into the run. I needed this one.
Number 69.
Oh, 69?
Number 69.
Very cool.
Lois Lane's Last Chance with issue number 69. Was there an issue 70? Okay, I'm glad you're going with me on that. And here is Superman. Lois, Papoose, bad with Papoose baby.
It's my baby.
It says, Lois, you must give up that Indian Papoose now for your own safety. Never, he's my baby. Do 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 do.
Plus an exciting thrilling adventure of Rose and Thorn.
Do 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 do. Oh, that's Sergeant Preston. Sorry. And here's Lolo Lane again, and she says here, Superman, you've got to marry me now. There's my child. This is the giant. She didn't say our child. She
Uh-oh.
said
Uh-oh.
my child. So who's been in the woodpile before Superman?
Some big guy.
Okay.
Bruce Wayne.
Hmm.
And here's another one. Stolen 10 million lives. Who are the real Lois Lane and Superman? Why, they're the finger puppets.
Oh, wow.
So that's those are the Lois
So
Lanes.
how close are you to getting that complete run? You
I
must be
have
pretty close.
I have quite a few that need on the really early ones. I think I start with number 17 or 18. I don't have any of the earlier ones. But those, if I'm going to buy those, they're going to be kind of spendy. I mean, to get the really early ones.
Yeah, I'm
So,
only
I
two
mean,
issues away right now from getting the run.
oh, really? Which ones are you missing?
I think 3 and 5.
Cool. I think it's a great run. I really do.
Yeah, I
And
really I think it's awesome.
and the thing was that until Brian brought him in and we started having fun with that, like that one live stream we had, we're having fun with Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Just the wildest stuff. She gets herself into all manner of trouble.
Oh yeah.
Here is a really cool Tower Comics Undersea Agent robot
I remember
cover.
you showing this one. This one's really interesting. And we
Isn't
were
that
like,
bizarre?
yes, it's just such a weird cover.
Cool robot. I love the
Yeah,
robot.
It's a
very cool.
great robot. It's
It's like a
very cool
robot
finish.
lobster-y thing. I don't know what it is.
With a long tail. I mean, it's sort of they're mixing their metaphors, but it's very cool. It's
Maybe
and the guy
scorpion?
looks
I don't
just.
know.
I think it's Gil Kane because the
Maybe.
guy looks just like Hal Jordan.
Yeah, very cool. I remember you showing that. I thought, oh, that's really interesting.
So here is a big book. I had the last three are the big books. These were not as big as far as magnitude or importance, etc. But here is Superman number 300 in extremely high grade.
By the way, that rocket's kind of shooting from a very interesting position. Just saying. Just
in the far-flung future of 2001.
It like because it's small screen, it has a very different interpretation. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
He had a rocket in his bucket.
Rocket in his pocket.
That's nice condition there for all black cover. It's very nice shape.
And this is a very lovely
Oh,
Metamorpho
wow.
number 1.
Nice, very nice.
The Element Man.
Simon Stagg and Sapphire Stagg.
I think that's a good spec book, actually.
Java.
If they're going to utilize that character, so
I like Metamorpho. I always did. And
yeah,
Ramona
cool.
Fredone was doing the art, and I just really enjoyed her artwork on this book, on this series when she was in it.
Very cool.
And the biggest book that I got was one that I had looked at a couple times. And then I finally have come to the conclusion that the only way I'm going to probably get this book is I had to basically tangle with Brian, and he was very, very fair with me. And I got Atomic War number 1.
Oh, wow. But you didn't get it this round. You got a previous round, didn't you?
No. That's been that's about the third time you've looked at it. I keep bringing it by, and he goes, maybe next time.
I thought you were going to trade that with me.
What? I already had first dibs on this from about 8 months ago. So, right, it's not every single book is yours. Some people actually hold on to books that are yours that are not yours, Alan.
Oh, okay.
And I had dibs on this before you, honest to God.
I thought that was in my cart.
Your cart. Alan's tears all over that book.
The tasty tears. Okay, go ahead.
Gin. So anyway, this is the big book that I got this time, and it will join all my other Atomic War stuff, which I do. I have World War III and the other Atomic War #1, the yellow cover. I mean, but this one will be the mate to the one where Washington D.C. is being blown up, and here New York City is being blown up. So now I've blowed it all up now.
Their famous cover.
I blowed it up.
Very famous cover.
But
Awesome
this cover has an outstanding cover strike, the color palette and everything else. There's no fading on it whatsoever. The pages are also very nice inside.
Very nice.
It doesn't end well inside, however.
I can't imagine. It doesn't seem to start out.
It's about Atomic War.
What happens? Who knows? I couldn't tell from the cover what happened. What happened?
It doesn't have a good start, so I don't think it'd be a good end.
And Brian this is what Brian traded me. All of that from the Bible all the way up. I traded for.
Very nice.
So I got a very nice copy of Marvel Team Up number 65.
Oh, that's the first Captain Britain.
Yeah, first U.S. Captain Britain. So a very nice high grade copy of that.
Very cool.
And then a also very nice high grade copy of Adventure into Fear number 19.
Oh,
which
first
is
Howard the Duck.
First Howard the Duck.
Very nice.
And when I say high grade, we're talking like what we think, mid-9s?
Yeah, mid-9, 9.4, 9.6 anyway.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then a very high grade 9.6, 9.8 copy of this book. You don't see this one every day. San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, wow. That's a big book.
First appearance of Hellboy.
Hellboy.
So yeah, it's like a 9.6, 9.8 copy of this.
Very cool.
I think it's a 9.8. In my considered opinion, I think it's a 9.8.
I would recommend getting those graded, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they're all great. Like, get them clean and pressed and graded.
3 very nice books. I'm very thankful to Mr.
So
Steven.
And you actually included the backing board, which is always nice.
Well, I thought actually the bag, the Mylar that was in still had the warehouse stamp on it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
From the Dark Horse warehouse, because that's where this was. I got a very, very, very few from a warehouse find that had never left the warehouse after the con. They basically sat and were discovered. And because I had an in, I was able to get a few, and they are breathtaking.
Yeah, so Stephen hands me.
Well, you said you sort of got the choice of which ones you could.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. My hands are shaking as well. This one's really nice. So's that one.
Yeah.
But they're I got them shortly after I can't remember. It was in the early '90s when mid '90s, I think. Quite a few years after the con. The story was that those books did not arrive in time. They got there on, I think, the third day of the con, and they didn't have all that many of them. I don't know if it was 500 or 1,000, maybe 250. I mean, there were not that many of them that they had, that they printed. And when they got there, they basically, a lot of them went, but then the vast majority of them came home because there was no time for the people to get them.
Yeah, very cool.
So those are our adventures. Thank you very much for allowing us onto your channel, Alan, to show you. It was very nice of you to do so, and we will.
Squeeze together.
I will.
So yeah, we actually got a question that's not relevant at all, but we'll pretend. What do you guys think of the Mickey Mouse Magazine #1 from 1935, precursor to Walt Disney Comics and Stories?
I think it's an amazing book.
Yeah,
and I think that they're fantastic. And that's an oversized too, isn't it, Alan? That's one of those big oversized babies.
So the original ones, if it's the one I'm thinking, is slightly smaller, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not like that little digest one that has the first Donald Duck on the back cover. What's that one you have?
No. That's Walt Disney Comics and Stories,
So
I think.
there's the ones that are the promotional ones that have like
So
different
there was the ones that
dairies
were
and stuff.
sent out with the Dairy Association.
Yeah.
Right,
It's like, yeah.
right.
And so those ones, if it's the one I'm thinking it is, it's like Infinity cover. It's actually the very first Infinity cover.
Do
Mm.
you
It's where
have
they're
it?
on, where they're on a seesaw.
Oh, okay. Mickey and Minnie, right?
Yes,
Do
yes.
you have that book?
No, I do not have that book.
So the first mini solo cover that was the first mini cover. It was in that collection that I did with Automatic Comics. He just recently sold that one. It was like $300 or $400.
Yeah, so there's a different, I believe that's a different one. There's two series and then went
It's the
to,
magazine one that was before the
yeah,
comics
they're a
and
little bit
stories.
bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, those are
But yeah,
cool. There was a handful of
very,
those
very
in my
cool.
collection that Automatic and I picked up. So
Very nice. So one sec here. I'm just putting the comments. I have no idea what these mean. Oh, I guess that's referring to your Atomic War.
Atomic War.
Ah, yes, of course.
Of course.
Well said, Mr. Driscoll.
And then Comic Journey says something about, what do you think of the Fire Hair run? It's awesome.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think Fire Hair is cool. I really
Fire Hair
do.
is cool. And you got
I
some,
like Fire Hair. I like Tiger Girl. I think
yeah,
they're good. I think that the
from Fiction
Kanga,
House.
the Kaanga that Brian got, I think that's all good stuff. That Fiction House stuff.
Yeah, it's great.
Good Western stuff.
And I think the latest ones, the latest ones in the runs, the print runs are actually diminishing. So the number of those, the really late ones that you will find, and then at the very end, they went into westerns, didn't they, Alan? They turned them
So
into western kind of stuff.
With Fire Hair, it became like Pioneer Western
I
sort of
have
thing.
that. I actually have
And
that
then it
book.
went back to Fire Hair at the very end.
Right. I don't know how they thought that the westerns were going to save them, but it was a good
I
girl
don't
cover.
know.
But it was a good girl cover western, which was very cool.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. I mean, I have the full run, so it's a pretty cool run.
Yeah, very nice indeed.
Yeah.
Beautiful books you got. You guys did a great trade. I look forward to seeing what comes up to you, has come up to you from Brian.
Well, it
To
hasn't
see
come
the
yet. I'm going to be releasing I was going to release it this week, but I'm waiting for some books from Heritage. So once those books from Heritage arrive, then I'm going to ship everything from Stackery next week. Probably
very
next
good.
week would be my guess. So
All
looking
right.
forward to
Well,
that.
listen.
But yeah.
What we're gonna do now is my bride and Brian and I, after we do these things, we always go out and break bread.
Okay.
And so we're going to go
I
break
don't know
bread.
what you guys have against bread. I mean,
Well,
bread.
somebody has to break it.
Spain breaking
Somebody,
the
I gotta break the
French
bread.
loaf, French.
Okay, so
Well,
enjoy
thanks
your
a lot,
breaking of
Alan,
bread.
for having
Okay,
us on,
thanks, guys.
and we'll see you later.
Yeah, have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye
See you
bye.
on Monday.
Yes.
Wait, 1 sec here. It's like.